So that was Raw Metal, the super fun local show, broadcasting live from the Millennium Student Center here at UMSL. I am Erin. I am in the studio with two of the four members of Silence the Witness, who are also Raw Metal. Now, for those people who are metal connoisseurs, not like me, what would you classify your subgenre as?
Melodic death metal.
Melodic death metal. See, that's to me that sounds like a super subgenre, but I'm also extremely ignorant when it comes to like
Yeah, I
everything.
mean, people have split it into too many things. I mean, what I really like about our sound is we mix in with the metalcore aspect. I mean, we've played with bands like The Animal and Me, and people have enjoyed our set. And we've played with bands like Carnifex. We're playing with Deicide on the 29th, and it just all of them sound. I mean, we've been liked by at least a handful of people at every show.
That's awesome.
So the diverse sound is really what we as a band strive to work around, to fit in with every kind of metal.
That's good.
Yes.
That's awesome. And you were talking about that show on the 29th. I got that info here. That is at Foo Bar. And we have another show that we're going to talk about later. Both of these are through Backstage Productions. So once again, Colin Regan gets a shout out on my show. This has become almost a weekly thing now.
Colin's going to angry react this somehow now.
He never pays attention.
No.
He doesn't care.
Colin pays attention to us. Colin's one of my close friends. I really like the guy. He's done a lot.
I
to
think
help
he's
us.
a great dude too.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything against him.
Well,
I just
no,
know he
no,
never pays
he-
attention to my show.
Oh no, he doesn't. He pays.
He might pay
attention
attention
to-
when you're on it though.
Yes.
There we go.
Colin has a crush on me. Just nobody knows
Oh,
it.
does he? Oh.
Yeah.
Now somebody knows.
Short dudes like you then.
Yes.
You attract all the short
Yeah.
dudes. right?
Short, hairy men.
Now somebody knows.
Oh my
Why?
goodness. So, but yeah, Colin,
Hey.
Backstage Productions putting on a pretty sick show on Monday, May 29th over at Foo Bar. You guys are going to be support along with a few other bands for,
Deicide.
is it Deicide?
They
I
are.
didn't-
I think the official standing of them, because I looked it up, because Max had said it, and I didn't really believe it because I hadn't listened to a lot of tech death or even just straight up death metal. Like I was always into like melodic or metalcore stuff like that, the lighter spectrum of what metal is. But they are the second highest selling death metal band of all time behind Cannibal Corpse. So playing with them,
I mean, I know of Cannibal Corpse.
they're right under them in album sales.
Nice.
So them, Tyranny Enthroned and A Hill to Die Upon, I'm really excited to share the stage with those guys for the first time. I've heard a lot of good stuff about both of them.
Are they both from here in St. Louis?
Yes.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll have to come check out this show too.
You will. Tickets are $20. People can hit us up on our Facebook page.
I was just getting to that. Tickets are $20 in advance. Your Facebook page, by the way, pretty much almost all your socials is just Silence the Witness STL. So
Yes.
if they hit you up on your Facebook page, just go into your search bar and type in Silence the Witness, or go into your actual
URL.
URL, and that's facebook.com/Silence the Witness STL. Send them a message. They have tickets for sale. You guys don't usually, most bands won't super be like, come borrow tickets, like pushy about it on my show, but I'm pushy about it. You guys need to buy tickets from the local bands because that's how the local bands get to stay playing shows.
Absolutely.
I mean, not the only way, but it helps.
It helps a lot, and we can even deliver them to anyone who has car issues, doesn't want to drive, just wants to. We don't offer extracurricular services, so we just
Right.
deliver the tickets. But we're more than happy to stay, hang out for a couple minutes if anyone wants to.
Yeah, you've delivered to me before. Max came and delivered one, met me up at South County Ball.
I don't know
No,
how
that was
he's
me.
able to drive.
I don't know, but speaking of him,
That was
I was
Justin that delivered him to you.
also. Was it?
Yeah, that was me.
I suck so bad. I'm so sorry.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay.
I thought it was
I was
Max.
gonna say it's weird that Max is able to drive vehicles, but
No.
Yeah, I was gonna get onto that, but before I did, I was gonna talk about the show that he's playing tonight.
yes.
So there's a show that I mean I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to make it. I know you work overnights,
yes.
but I'm going to go because I was invited. Somebody asked me to the Hollow Point CD release over at Firebird. Yeah, and I've got this. There's a glare on the screen here because of our lighting, but with Outcome of Betrayal,
James.
Compelled to Destroy, Reclamation, who I'm sure we're going to talk about here in a little bit,
Absolutely, I love those boys.
and Final Drive. So that's the doors are at 7.
I love all of those guys. That lineup is absolutely stacked. If anyone listening to this has free time, please go to that. Every band there is a bunch of nice dudes, and they have great music.
And I mean, it's an affordable show. I'm looking
yeah.
at the prices because usually people will jack up prices for their CD release just
Right.
because of the amount of extra work that goes into those. And no, they didn't. They were 8 in advance, and it's $10 now. So yeah, I would definitely go, and you can go and see Max and meet him, and then go like his quotes page that you have made. That I did not. Did I write down? No, I didn't write down the URL for that.
Yes,
I
go
think
to,
it's just Max Strickland quotes.
Yes,
So.
look up Max Strickland quotes and join the Normie Nation today.
Now explain this to me. What is this whole ongoing joke about Max and the normies and the floaties? Like, this is all over my Facebook all the time.
Okay.
I want to know. I seriously want to know.
So, to keep this as brief and PG as I can, Max is a very ditzy person. He has one of the best bass players I know, one of the best friends I've ever had, but he says some of the dumbest stuff I've ever heard in my, especially with being on a bus with him for a week. Just some of the things that
No
he,
wonder I like him so much.
right? Some of the stuff he says, just it really
Just blows everybody away.
Well,
I'm just
give
like,
me
wow.
give me some FCC clean examples if you can, or if you can edit them on the fly.
He said, God, what are a couple of them? There was one with he said he would like to date women, but he knows that there are certain people that are more attracted to him. He said that they have to have some sort of father issue. They have to have very low self-esteem to be with him. I mean, he just...
Are you sure that wasn't sarcasm?
No.
No, he actually
No,
meant
he's-
that.
he
he
said,
said it for
no,
years
he said it.
now.
I mean, I'm a girl,
What
so
are-
I'll go ahead and say daddy issues. I can say it because I'm a female.
Yeah,
And that's a thing that exists.
gender stereotyping.
Right. Well, I mean, fair, very fair, but touche. But yeah, no, he's funny. I think he makes me laugh. He's always so happy to see me too.
Oh, he's always happy to see everybody. He's always got that little kid grin. He always looks like he's like a giant excitable child with a sleeve and a Nordic face.
I mean, he's
So,
very tall.
yes.
Everybody's very tall to me.
I remember the first time that we met you at a show, Max turned around and he was under the weather umbrella of alcohol, but he turned around and Justin had to tell him that you were like 3 feet lower than he was looking, because he turned around and he was looking and
straight ahead. and he's
Justin's
just
like, "Look down."
"What?" I'm like, down. He's
Look
like,
down.
Yeah.
okay.
Well, maybe that's why he's missing out on all the good girls. You know,
Oh my
maybe
God.
they're short. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. Maybe they're not. But yeah. So and you said a lot of these quotes. The reason you came up with the idea to make the page really started on tour, right?
Yes.
So you guys had your first tour. You're just off of it. It was in March, right?
Yeah, it ended on April 1st. We were, God, Colin's going to kick me in the head if I get this wrong, but I think we were like 10 or under tickets away from selling out Cicero's, which was awesome.
I really wanted to be there. You know why I couldn't, but I
Yeah,
really wanted to.
I did not expect that kind of a reception coming home to that. It was really special having even our fill-in vocalist Justin. Everyone should go check out his other band, Barry Odessa. They have some cool stuff coming out. He's a sweetheart, man. He helped us out for a while. He had friends and family that came. We all had a lot of support coming back. I was blown away by how supportive everybody was, and every band that night killed it.
I mean, and I'm looking at the cities here. This was it wasn't a long tour, but it was all over the place. So it looks like you went through New Orleans, Houston, and Dallas and San Antonio, which, I mean, Texas is Texas. We were just talking about this yesterday. Pat's from Texas. I'm sorry, Pat. Oklahoma City.
Please tell me it wasn't Houston.
Where are you
You're not from Houston? It is? Oh, God. We played at Super Happy Funland. I will never go back.
Oh, there's
No,
his goofy laugh.
I don't ever want to go back. Yeah, that ruined Houston for me. We showed up, and it was like the sound guy was living... Huh?
It was an ish show, wasn't it?
No, they booked 2 indie bands to go before us, like guitar, Christian music, before us and Arcangelo, who were like Marilyn Manson style music.
I've been hearing a lot of cities are doing the multi-genre thing now, though.
Well,
I
no,
don't- that's extreme, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, because the sound guy was living in a tent behind the venue. It was spray painted. It was a couple miles outside of like the city itself.
Okay, so
it was
very organic.
It was
we'll use the
very
word.
very
Interesting.
yeah.
I think everybody that worked there, I think they all said they lived there. and it was really strange.
So I mean, yeah, our first show there were rats in the bathroom and roaches. So
Ugh.
it was a good
Well-
way to start off the tour. Bars didn't close in New Orleans, so that was good.
Well, we got a break, and we are going to talk more about that when we come back. But if you would like to go to a venue that does not have rats and roaches, tonight you can go over to the Firebird and see their normie buddy, Max, play with Final Drive.
Join the
On
Normie
the
Nation.
on the I'm already there, fam. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that a compliment?
Yes,
But
it
okay,
is.
awesome. Hollow Point, their EP release, again, Outcome of Betrayal will be there, as well as Compelled to Destroy, Reclamation, and these guys. This is Final Drive. You want to intro the song?
Yes. Special shout out to the guys in Final Drive. This song is called 6 Feet Down off their album Dig Deeper.
That is available on Bandcamp. It is where I got it.
Yes.